great job matters, right? I mean, I think that's kind of a universal truth. But what does a great job mean? And anybody, feel free to chime in. What's a great job to you? What makes a job great?
Lateral.
Lateral movement? Okay.
People you work with.
People you work with. I don't like to work with jerks, I always say. What?
The environment.
The environment. The vibes.
Take care of employees.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like management that like actually shows that they care
Yeah.
about you. That's what you care about. Like,
Yeah. 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 You know, I'm done. That's pretty much it. That's all I got to say today. But yeah, it's really easy to fake. I think we've all been in environments where the buzzwords are right, people say the right things, we're reading the right books, we're going to the right sessions, we're saying the things that's like, look, we care. But you know it in your gut when they just don't, you know? So what I hope you can walk away with today is not only that concept of how it's important to create good jobs for other people, but also how we can do it. Maybe it's just not that natural to you. A lot of people, you know, grew up and certainly I was raised in a way where it's like, you leave your home stuff at home and your work stuff at work and you soldier on and you know, and of course we can all appreciate professionalism in the workplace. You know, we don't really need all your drama all the time, but there is a balance that we can strike between bringing your true self to work, being real about who you are, what you're struggling with, what's going on, and using that to make sure that we perform great as a team together. It's actually a strength, not a weakness. So I have a private office for the day. Really styled me out here. A little gift basket. There's a cute little break room. We've got like... So let's start it later. This thing that I want to rebrand. So bad. Someday I will. I think these environments create psychologically safe environments. These are the environments that I think we all crave and that we all deserve in our work life. And they have really good business results, as a matter of fact. This is what it isn't. Okay? It's not weakness, it's not being soft, it's not letting things go, it's not firing people, obviously. It's not letting people slack off and being okay with that. But thinking about somebody's personal success roadmap is helpful. What do you talk about though, and what goes into that roadmap? These are the exact questions to ask your team and yourself to create psychological safety. Even at home, you can use this at the dinner table if you have family meetings. How are we doing? Get feedback from these people and these relationships that you're having. You know, this is the way that we're checking in to ask, is this working for you? And this is a system that essentially you can build in your own life and on your own teams so that you can create this kind of environment where there's a great job, and you're going home, you're treating your family well. A lot of apps do this essentially, and using technology I think is a really important way for us to incorporate it into our lives, incorporate it into our systems and our schedules so that we're not letting it fly by the wayside. And we're also not just giving that lip service, you're developing a habit. You're actually doing this with impact and doing it because it matters. So here it is again. Servant leadership, psychological safety, high performance, happier people. So these are the questions that you asked during these touch points. And I used to hand these out and print them out, and then I just was carrying a lot of things and I felt like I was killing trees. So anyway, take a picture of it, scan the QR code. I'll send it to you in an email. But this is Google's. It's again, guys, don't take this from me, okay? I'm not making this stuff up. And even after all the hardship and all the difficult things and all the stuff that I could very much
I'm still obviously processing my childhood trauma. Thank you very much. This is cathartic. To have the moments where it brings a profound point in your life. And I think those two are such a reason why I'm here today and why I talk about this stuff. Because I think it's so important in terms of the people in our lives and these humans that we manage and these humans that we work with and the human experience ourselves of having great jobs and how much it matters. Bobby in the middle there, a little glassy eyes, a little drunk at the Chargers game. He, in his eulogy, I spoke and said a quote from him, and I love it. And I think you guys will like it too. He said, career-wise, I never even made it to the playoffs, but I always showed up to practice and gave my all on the field. And I think that's beautiful, and I think that's so true for so many of us.